Why do I continue to teach at Newark Memorial after all these years? Several reasons, I guess. Loyalty. I love this place. It's a good place to be. It's always treated me well, even in tough times. I love the kids here. I like working with them. Always something new and different. I guess that's it.
I became a teacher because I was lucky enough to have a lot of really inspirational teachers throughout my educational career, whether or not that was my elementary school teachers, camp counselors I had, but especially in high school, especially my high school photo teacher, Mr. Castro. He really, through photo, helped me kind of figure out who I was and figure out how I could express myself through art. And that was something that made a big impact on my life, and I really wanted to be able to give that experience or help facilitate that experience for other students. And it's pretty awesome. I get to know my students through their artwork, through their photos, and I get to have a lot of fun doing it.
Well, that question is kind of multifaceted in that it has a lot of different reasons. One, I need the support, of course, to be able to live here in Newark. I like Newark. I like the community of Newark. But I think the bottom line for that question, what drives me, is the students. I really enjoy our Newark Memorial students. They're different. Their character is strong in the sense that they're just enjoyable to be around, and much of the time they're willing to learn if you're willing to push them and get them to strive and do their best. So I think that's the bottom line. That's why I continue to teach here at Newark Memorial.
Student leadership is an incredible opportunity to inspire others to be prideful of their school, to make a change in their community, to impact someone's life. As Newark Memorial High School's first out transgender ASB president, I wanted to improve the respect in this school. I wanted to change the way students respected themselves and respected others. I wanted to help students feel more comfortable with themselves and feel comfortable with their peers. Newark Memorial has transformed from this place where the Gwen Araujo tragedy happened to a place where people can be accepted for who they are. And because of this, I myself and so many others are proud of Newark Memorial. And I just can't wait for more future opportunities in student leadership and for future improvement.
Hi, good morning. My name is Mrs. De Jimenez. I'm in the Career Center. I'm a college and career program specialist. And some of the services that we offer here are varied. So we can do obviously college and career counseling. If you are a sophomore, a junior, a senior, even a freshman, and you have no idea where to begin your career or what you want to do after high school, we have all kinds of advising. We have assessments that we do through Naviance. And that's a program software that's available to you through the internet. Through any computer with internet, you can access your Naviance account and log in. You can do resumes on there. You can look at your SAT, PSAT, AP scores. All kinds of things, neat things are on Naviance. Also, we do work permits through the Career Center. So if you're working during the school year and you are under 18, you do need a work permit even during the summer. We do all kinds of workshops during the lunchtime hours, so please check your emails. I send out lots of emails with information on our lunch workshops. We do A through G requirements. We do workshops about financial aid, and for the UCs, we do personal insight questions, which is something that's coming up in the fall. So in November, please look out for our workshops on that. And it's just a very great place to come in to. So if you've never been into the Career Center, I do invite you to come in, sit down. We have computers for you to print on. And then we're open 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Thank you.
So you know you're here?
I felt like I wanted a job that was more about other people and not about me, and I really wanted the opportunity to just genuinely care about people as part of my job and kind of challenge people to grow as students and also like what they know about math, but also as people.
Best parts of my job are, I would say, is that everybody is my student at Newark Memorial. So that's one of the best parts of my job. Another important part is when everything comes together after like a really successful activity, and I feel like lots of students were involved. Maybe the Hats Assembly was exceptionally wonderful with all the multicultural dancers. Maybe we had the perfect fun activity that got everyone in the stands involved. So it's a feeling of tremendous satisfaction after an event. Other things that are really great to see is when I have provided students with many opportunities to lead, and I see them carrying out the successful events. So that, I would say, is even better. Little pieces of my job have to do with graduation. Well, there's a lot. I don't know where to start. Anything related to activities, but the culminating activity is graduation, and so I like it afterwards when, you know, a grandma walks up and says how much she enjoyed the ceremony because of, you know, how the names were pronounced or how beautiful it was, and then, you know, and then you just really realize that you've seen something from beginning to end and been with all those students all 4 years of their experience here at Newark Memorial. So I would say those are the best parts of my job.
It's important for students to know that there are many options here at Newark Memorial High School if you need help. Of course, your first point of contact can always be your classroom teacher or your academic counselor. You can also speak with your assistant principal, or school resource officer. Newark Memorial offers a variety of counseling services that range from group settings to individual one-on-one conferences. Newark Memorial High School also works to connect students with outside services to support them.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay, go.
Hello. As the Newark Memorial High School principal, my purpose is to serve all students, staff, and parents. And the way I'm going to accomplish that is by working collaboratively as a team with the students, the staff, and parents to identify best instructional practices, programs, and initiatives to provide all Newark Memorial High School students resources and tools so that they can achieve their greatest academic potential here at Newark Memorial High School. Go Cougars!
So how does it feel to be the new AP, to be the new kid on the block? And I spent the morning helping freshmen around the campus, and the only thing that's different between myself and the freshmen is that I'm a little bit more familiar with the map. I've had a couple of days to look at it. So I am a freshman. I feel very much like a freshman. It's you have to find your way around. You have to get lost a few times. You have to meet people. I mean, I know very few people other than the ones who've been kind enough to come in and introduce themselves. And I left a meeting the other day when I started feeling anxious. I said, I have 1,000 questions. And Mr. Wasser said, just ride the wave. And I think that's really good advice, because the wonderful thing is none of us has to do this alone. we get to do it together, and just like Mr. Wasser was part of my solution, I think we're all part of each other's solutions. So I'm excited about the year. Please come up and introduce yourself to me, and I'll be delighted to meet you.